what's up, everybody? This is an update on the $14,000 house, which it's really about $16,000 with closing costs and everything like that. So a couple videos in there as far as the progress that's being made and whatnot. It is coming along. Unfortunately, Carla is still down. She's got an appointment with a specialist today, so hopefully there's some magic cure solution, something of that nature and everything. Supposedly, you know, it is progressively getting better, but still not a quick recovery and everything like that. So please keep her in your prayers. You know, and the thing that really becomes pertinent with this whole thing is you can have a long-term plan and then, you know, in seconds it's upside down, so to speak, and whatnot. So I am in the process of looking for another associate to bring on the team. I started a guy on Monday, Thursday. He's supposed to be at the job at 7:30. At 8:30, I don't hear anything from him, and I get a text message at 8:30 saying, "Hey man, I had a flat tire. Are you still there?" And I was like, "Well, why didn't you call at 7:30 when you were supposed to be there and let me know you weren't going to make it on time?" "Well, I typed you a text message, but I forgot to hit send." "You gone. Bye-bye. AOL. Bye-bye." So, you know, I mean, it's absolutely incredible and never ceases to amaze me. So there you have it. Basically, this is where we're at. We got $16,000 for the purchase price. We're at about $5,500 for the roof. The rewires cost $6,800. $1,800 was to fix the floor and then lie plywood throughout it. We didn't do that. I had somebody else do it to speed the process up. Then we got the cost of priming and painting is where it's at right now, is about $600 between materials and labor. So we're roughly into it about $31,000. Definitely another 8 to 9 and we'll have it rented out, and that property should rent for about $1,000 a month. My game plan is let it cash a couple of years, stack some cash, and then go back into it, put central heat and air. This is normally not what I do. In the past, I've bought them, gone in there, you know, and just totally redone the whole thing and everything like that. My thought process has always been, I don't want to mess with it for 10 years. Well, it's a great way to do things. However, it's very cash intensive. And, you know, I am really well off on paper, so to speak, as far as my net worth goes. You know, but when I really start looking at it, it's not like, you know, if I was to do it the way I did it 5 years ago, the property would rent for $1,200 a month, but it'd cost me another $20,000 to $20,000 to do that. Doesn't make sense for only a $200 extra a month return on that. I'm looking at 10 years to be able to get all my money back. No, that ain't gonna happen. So, you know, we're going to go ahead and let it cash flow for a few years, go back in there, put the central heat and air in and everything. So let me know in the comments what you think. You know, this is how I've done it. You know, buying these houses in bad shape and going in there and, you know, putting the sweat into it. And, you know, it's worked for me. Now, some people will tell you, oh, you never touch the tools yourself. You never do this. Never use your own money, people's money and everything like that. I get it. You know, and unless that person started out with a real large chunk of money, okay, and they went like buying, you know, trailer parks or apartment complexes or something of that nature, everybody that I know has gotten their hands dirty. It's just the common denominator. So, you know, I've never met anybody that's built a portfolio, basically one house at a time, and they never got their hands dirty. I'm not saying it can't be done, okay? And if that's the way that you've done it, congratulations. It doesn't mean you're a bad person or anything of that nature. The reason I say this is that you need to understand is that if you embark on this journey, more than likely you're going to need to get your hands dirty, you know? And generally speaking, it's going to really suck for about the first 7 houses. And once you get to 7, there should be enough money left over at the end of the month, if everybody paid rent, to where you can start some people to do some of these things to buy back your time. And that's the whole reason to do this gig, getting our time back. You know, having the ability of saying, you know, I want to go and do this, and you have the money to be able to do it. And once you get to a point where you no longer have to work, and basically it's what I call being in a position of fuck you, you know, the boss gets sideways, hey, I don't have to put up with this. You can either talk to me correctly or I can leave, it doesn't matter to me. Well, go, have a good day, you know. Or they say, hey, I need you to do something. No, I don't feel safe doing that. Well, you know, if you don't do it, you're going to lose your job. All right, have a good day, you know. Or if you're renting a house and the landlord says, hey, I'm selling the house, you need to be, you know, out in 30 days or whatever. Not a problem. I got money in the bank. Have a good day. You know, it's a whole different ball game when you work because you choose to, not because you have to. So there you have it. Have a wonderful day. Talk at you later. Update on the $14,000 house. We got this room painted. Now, this one is going to be a quickie. This ain't no do it up real nice and everything. This room got painted. This one is the budget. Let's do enough. It's decent, livable, and get it cash flowing. I'll come back and put central heat and air in it after a year or two of collecting rent. It is coming along. That right there is the house that cost $14,000. Here we are. We're at the $14,000 house. Gonna give you an update, a rundown as far as all the money goes that's into it, where we're at with it, and what I'm looking at, how much more before we can actually get it rented. And I'll explain everything with the process that I go through also. Got sheetrock back done. The rewire has happened. A little more getting done in there. We're gonna have to put this wall board up right here. Make it operational. Gonna have to come in. They don't have any subfloor, and so we're gonna have to pull this up where it's buckling, cut it out, then put some plywood down, and then 5/8 plywood on top of this, and then we should be good to go. Amazingly enough, pretty much all the windows work. We'll have to put some doors on. That one's got a door, but I think this other bedroom, nah, that one doesn't have a door. But it's the craziest thing, the way they built this house. I've never seen it, but they built it. Instead of it being deep, they built them like mobile homes and put the walls sideways. But things been standing for a long time, so.
Yeah, not much structure on that wall.
Now, and we'll end up having to put plywood on this floor right in here. I don't know what this is going to be. Somebody would probably need it for a third gut.
Too.